Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m., June 22nd, 2019. Few announcements. The Fireside Chat Call Monday night, we are going to go into a special application in the just the tip of the iceberg. And this is going to be about how to heal yourself. How to heal yourself. Okay? It's going to be in segments, so we're gonna take it one step at a time. So I would highly recommend that you bring something to write with. Okay? So that's Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, on this line. When we're in this meditation today, and we're looking at, we've talked a lot about outside effects, okay? External influences, external authority. And humanity doesn't really think about this a lot. It's almost a forgotten, it's not even addressed. It really isn't. It's not viewed that way. It isn't even given any subject. So, we must begin to understand, and I talk a lot about who and what we are, we must begin to understand that we're much more than we have been led to believe. Now, if you take an entire civilization and you literally train and coach them from every angle, every aspect, education, just living, food, exercise, everything, all of it, you have conditioned them to believe a certain way about life. And you take away all the secrets, all the hidden things. The reason they're secrets is because they're kept from the civilization. So you take them away and you store them, okay? And you never let only a few eyes read them, okay? You take them out of different scripts and writings and make sure that they're eliminated. So from those books, so that they can't be repeated or printed or anything for people, okay? That's why I always say, if you can buy, whether they be paperback or hardback books, instead of PDFs or things on the computer, okay? Do it. Buy the books. Do not rely on the computer for the soft copies, okay? Because it's easy that way, okay? But things can be changed before you know it on those. So hard copy is always the best way. Now, we are internal, guys. We're internal. We are not external. We're internal. And that's the meditation for the day. Internal. Every single thing, and you're going to find this out. Every single thing is internal. It's our emotions, our heart, mind, in connection with our brain, okay? Our mind. Why do you think we have a pineal gland, all right? Setting, basically in the center, the cerebral cortex, right under the brain. You see this, the pineal, right? Brain sits right on it. It fits in there real nice. So when you Understand this, and it is an understanding. It is a belief. And when you begin to understand this, you then begin to realize that all of the things that go into your mind, your brain, if you are not cognizant and you are not conscious about your brain, your mind, okay, which means you're the master of it through the heart-mind. It's very important to have that understanding, right? This is why I talk a lot about us. When we go into this meditation, we are connecting with our God within these bodies, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is a connection to the source. Okay? When we can connect with the source, which is the source of all creation that ever has been, ever will be, and ever is, miraculous things take place. Absolutely phenomenal, miraculous things. Unfortunately, it is so suppressed, it is so cordoned off or sidetracked so many times that it doesn't get to the mainstream of civilization. And let's face it, the majority of humanity is asleep. Okay? It is. It's asleep. And what we're doing is we're working on the direction of connecting with Source to assist the civilization, which is part of Source as we are. Because we're all one. Why not tap into the Source at will to get to the point where you can tap into Source at will and you can do miraculous things, phenomenal things, things that would shock you once you begin to comprehend them. At first, you would be shocked and disturbed. Then, you would become amazed, absolutely blown away amazed. Okay? We are internal, and we are eternal. We are internal and we are eternal. But how many times have you all witnessed, since you've been coming out of this barraged with external. Everything is external. Everything. Well, if I do this, I'll be happy. This will make me happy. Make me happy. This will make me happy. Okay? External. We are internal. We are eternal. So, if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure most of you are. While I'm talking, you're going to want to relax, and you're going to want to move into the now. Move into the now. You're only in the now. You are not tomorrow. You are not yesterday. You're right the now. When you do this, the body begins to relax. The shoulders drop. You're literally letting go of the stress and distress because of the fact that you are not participating in all of these future that haven't come and past that already have. You are only in the now. So you begin to relax. And as you're relaxing, you want to breathe. Breath in, breath out. The majority of humanity are shallow breathers. This is horrible. It's horrible. This is why breathing is so important. It's oxygen. It heals the body. You oxygenate the internal body. You oxygenate it by breathing. This is absolutely paramount. And most of us shallow breathe all day, all night. We're in the 18th percentile as far as sufficient oxygen. So, as you breath in through the nose, you want to hold it, 1001, 1002, 1003. And when you hold it, as you breathe in that oxygen, it gives it a chance to move through internally your body, to oxygenate the tissues. That's what it is. And when you hold it, you're focused on your breathing. It conditions you and it puts you into a habit, hopefully, of learning to breathe deeply and exhale and not shallow. It connects you internally. So as you want to do this about 6 times while I'm talking, and as you breathe in, you're breathing in, and this is divine positive energy. Oxygen, communication, it's all there. So as you breathe in, the communication from Source. Source is everything. Source is the collective consciousness of the universes. Source is you. Source is everything. It's everything. The God within you is part of Source. So you connect with Source. And this is the divine positive energy. This is the flourishing. This is the healing. It catapults the civilization into a much higher existence, a much higher frequency. You will become a master and commander over all things. Internally, your brain, okay? Your mind, your brain, your heart mind. This is what's waiting for each and every one of us. We just need to know how to rekindle the power within us, to light it up, never to be extinguished again. And this is the knowing. This is the knowledge. When we exhale, we literally breathe out, exhale through the mouth, all the things that we know, that we identify with, that we know do not serve us for the highest good. It does not do it. And we know what those things are. Each and every one of us do. But yet, we still entertain them. Let them go. You do not need them. You know you don't. Let them go. You're not angry with them. You are not in conflict with them. You just let them go. You saturate them in love and they're gone. Okay? We fold into the heart mind, and you feel this movement. As you come into the heart, above it, you are the God. You are floating above the heart. You will eventually be above the body, but yet still connected to the body. about moving your God up in the body, moving it up. It is literally connected to source. And as you do this, as you fold in, you know that you are literally encased in a perfect sphere. You feel this. It's emotion. It's the heart mind. It's the mind, the brain. You feel this. The waves of the different frequencies, vibrational harmonics of the emerald green flaming healing light, which you're part of, which you can wield. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the golden white pink light, a prime source, creator, God, mother, father, God, our family, source, the source of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be. You connect with the prime source, the God. As you are a God, you connect to the God. The violet, purple, blue flaming light, it's not only Archangel Michael's, guys, it's all of ours. We are totally protected 24/7. Forever. The only thing that can penetrate our sphere is deep eternal love. Everything else dissipates and vaporizes. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we merge together. We connect. Our vibrational frequencies continue to increase. The circle of light surrounding the equator of this planet, Earth, it glows and it gives off a light flame on its surface of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. And it expands. As soon as we form it, it begins to expand. And we begin to float up as it literally enrobes this planet in deep eternal love. And as we begin to float up, we are immediately calling on our brothers and sisters, the other gods. Some very much connected to Source, the prime God. So, as we do this, we call in the light energy beings who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, and from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are benevolent, kind, generous, caring, happy. And they come in the Gugaplexus, and they come in waves. They fill the entire sacred space in the solar system. They fill the entire sacred space of the galaxy. They fill the entire sacred space of the universe and beyond. We are all connected. Picture this, see it internally. We are humbled by them as they come in. They are humbled by us as they come in. We love them. We thank them. They love us and thank us. And our light expands. We call upon all the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all of this civilization who are of the highest and deepest eternal love, and from the highest, deepest eternal love. We are humbled by them, and they are humbled by us. We love them, and they love us. And we are tremendously thankful and grateful that they are with us as they are with us. We call upon all the ascended masters who have ascended out of body and who have committed to assisting the civilization of this planet to move more in benevolence, kindness, happiness, joy. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love, and from the highest, deepest eternal love. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Sananda Jesus, Saint Germain, El Morya, Abundancia, many, many, many more. And they come, and we are humbled by them as they are us. We embrace them and love them as they do us, and we thank them as they thank us. And our light expands. We call upon all of the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Garta, beneath earth, all of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, all in benevolence and kindness and generosity and giving. And they come in the billions, and they join in, and they are elated and humbled as we are elated and humbled. And we thank them and love them as they thank us and love us, to come into the one of all the pieces, of all the parts of the prime God, source. It's exhilarating, freeing, expanding. We call upon all of the galactics and off-worlders who have been assisting this civilization in its evolution, in its enlightenment, in its ascension, in its freeing itself from its own self-imposed internal bondage. We love them. We are humbled by them. They love us and are humbled by us, and we thank them and they thank us. We call upon, they are of the highest, deepest eternal love, and from the highest, deepest eternal love. And I emphasize that. They are not of the low frequencies. They are of the highest high. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life, and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. They are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in benevolence and kindness, generosity, and they come in the billions, and they join us, and they are humbled by our presence as we're humbled by theirs. We love and embrace them and thank them, and they love and embrace us and thank us, and our light expands. Our deep, highest highest, deepest, eternal love expands. Feel it internally. Feel the high vibrational frequencies. Breathe. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on this planet, in this planet at this time. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whales, the pegasus, the unicorn, and many, many, many more. They're of all of the highest, deepest, eternal love. From the highest, deepest, eternal love. In deep benevolence, kindness, generosity, and joy. And they flock in the billions. And they move effortlessly, arm in arm, hand in hand to join us. This is a celebration in this meditation. And we're all communicating with Source. And they're humbled by our presence, and we're humbled by theirs, and we embrace love and thank them in deep gratitude, and they embrace love and thank us in deep gratitude. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. It houses all of our meditations in perpetual motion. It can be seen, heard, and felt through all that there is, ever has been, and ever will be. It spans the galaxies, the universes, the densities, the dimensions, and anything that is felt by it is transformed into higher and higher deep, eternal love, harmony, harmonistic vibrations. It saturates us. It floods us from the tops of our heads to the bottom of our feet, both physical and etherical, both with our God and our bodies. Heaven on earth. We are one. We are part of Source. Therefore, we can communicate directly with Source, directly with the God. We feel ourselves, this is internal and eternal. We are peace eternally. We are joy eternally. We are happiness eternally. We are super beings. We always have been, always will be. We are of the highest love. We are prosperity. We are gratefulness and thankfulness. We are giving. We are sharing. We are are generous. We are deep, eternal love. And we fill ourselves eternally, internally. As it is, and always has been. We look upon the planet, we see all of our brothers and sisters, all of the light, all connections and conduits to source. We can see where they are blocked. We can see, feel internally they are confused. They are misdirected. They are influenced. And we are assisting to assist them and to help them in their own ways internally free themselves from their own self-imposed bondage, assist them in increasing their vibrational frequencies, and teaching them how to effortlessly commune with the God, the Source, whenever they choose. Feel this internally. We are part of all that there is, ever has been, and ever will be. This is a massive awakening. But it is an awakening. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. expand more and more, become more and more conscious of who and what you are. Begin to embrace effortlessly the love that you are and the power that you hold internally. You will continue to increase your vibrational frequencies. They will continue to expand and rise. And you will continue to become more aware that you have a direct connection to Source, that you can connect with Source, and you can do it through meditation. Take this with you throughout the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. We will be back here June 23rd, 2019 at 3 p.m. Eastern.